What's the deal, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Honey. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, you guys. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys already know what this is. This is the Real Housewives of Potomac. This is our third season, second episode, Meet the Press. Before we get going good with this whole review situation, which I promise it's going to be fast, let's go ahead and do our housekeeping stuff. If you're new here for the first time, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything, as well as the notification bell right next to it. So you get lovely surprises throughout the day and throughout the week when I drop videos unbeknownst to anyone. As well as give me that thumbs up. Ratings are really, really important out here on these YouTube streets. I would love to get a thumbs up from you guys. As well as comment down below. Okay, you guys, let's hash it out, chop it up, talk about our feelings down below. Okay, so this episode of season 3, the second episode, Meet the Press. This is the play Mean Girls I was talking about. Just like Dream Girls, but just a little bit meaner. And we are actually going to talk about each one of these girls individually. There was some meetups and then a grand meetup at the end. But I want to talk about these girls individually because we still got the rest of the season to go. And so let's talk about these ladies and their personalities and what we can expect going forward. You know, from the little that we know about the ladies from last season and the little bit we learned a little about Karen on this about Candace, the new girl on this episode. So let's talk about Monique. I really, really liked Monique last season. She seemed like she was a little bit more down to earth. She didn't seem as haughty, but I'm kind of seeing that Monique is, I won't say fake. I don't think that she's fake. I think this is who she is, and it's a little disingenuous. She does think quite a bit of herself and quite a bit of her possessions. So yeah, you know, and the reason why I mention this is because she has different conversations with everyone. Like, Karen comes over to see her house and obviously to show off her new car. She's got like a Jaguar sports car. And Monique is like, it's got to cost $100,000. No, it's probably a lease, because why would you buy a $100,000 sports car? Like, no, it's a lease. And she's going to take it back and get a different color next year. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like in 6 months. Come on now, Monique. Come on. Karen comes into the house. Karen says she's proud of her, all that she and Chris have accomplished. I'm just like, you're not her mom. You're not her older sister. Like, what do you mean you're proud of her? Like, you didn't even know her before this. I mean, come on. Anyway, it's just a little dig. It's a little dig. All these ladies take little what I call an elevation dig. Like, I'm just a little bit above you, so I have a right to, you know what I'm saying, call you out and, you know, say a couple of little 2-3 nasty things. Her and Gizelle really the same person. Karen and Gizelle the same person, except Karen is married and older and Gizelle is young and single. You know what I'm saying? Younger and single. But we're going to talk about that. Monique, later on, when she goes to meet Ashley for brunch, she go ahead and mentions the car. She mentions that Karen drank a whole bottle of champagne. You know what I'm saying? Just like, to me, you don't have people to your house if they're not your friend. That's what bothers me. Like, you don't have people to your house, inside your house, walking around, putting their feet up, you know what I'm saying? And they not your friend, you know what I'm saying? And clearly she's not your friend. Monique was trying to seem as though she was empathetic with Karen, but she was really just gathering the tea. And then some of that stuff that you saying in the confessional just proves that much more that you're not her friend. When you get with Ashley, it just proves that you're not her friend. Now I get it. This is the storyline. This is the drama. We need the drama. We don't need everybody to be kumbaya because everyone finds that boring. What we really, really want to do is we want to chop it up. We want it to be some cattiness, some entertainment. I understand all that. All I'm saying is, girls, this is not how you behave in real life. This is TV. This is not how you treat somebody you call friend. If you don't call them friend, you don't have them in your sanctuary. You don't have them in your space. Like when Monique meets the new girl, I can see it. I could see it. Maybe because I'm a girl. Maybe because my discernment is on, got a hair trigger on it. But I could see that Monique was feeling some type of way about Candace being a brown skinned girl too. Candace being a pretty girl too. You know, I can tell that whatever it is they trying to portray in this first scene together, her and Candace, they both talk a little loud. They both talk high pitch. You know, what? Oh my gosh, what? No, my sister, I did. I was like, yeah, my ring, and look at me. They're gonna have a problem with each other. They're gonna have a problem with each other because they both enjoy being heard. They both enjoy talking about their accomplishments and their accolades. Now, it did take the new girl a while to mention the fact that she, you know, at least on camera for us, that she was Miss America, Miss USA. So maybe not so much, but you know what I'm saying? Like it was, to me, it looked like they were kind of trying to slightly outdo each other, slightly edge each other out, or at least say, I'm right here with you on this plane. You know what I'm saying? Y'all put it down below. Y'all tell me if y'all saw it. Now, I'm prepared to be wrong. Y'all know I'm always prepared to be wrong. Okay? But y'all tell me if y'all saw it. And do y'all also see a potential for these two ladies to have a problem with each other in the near future? I can just see it. At the end, when Monique was sitting down with at Karen's press conference, you know, for her to reach over to the table and tell Karen, listen, how can I defend you if I don't know everything that's going on? Defend your husband, defend your kids, defend your family. Why are you defending Karen? Why are you defending Karen? You don't have to defend her. You just tell people that has nothing to do with you. You don't know anything about that. And you have no comment. You don't have to defend her in any way, shape, form, or fashion. I mean, essentially at this point, you girls are the only ones that are talking about it in this fashion, out loud, in the public, without shame. Everybody else that's talking about it has the decency to do it behind her back. Monique, again, it's disingenuous. Like she's not a genuine person, and that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing from Monique. Let's talk about Robyn. Robyn is moving. Robyn is going to right around the corner. They still moving into a condo, but it is a bigger condo in the same neighborhood. It'll be more roomy now. So I was noticing when Robyn was moving and all that, she's really like one of the guys. You know what I'm saying? Like her and Juan are really buddies, except, you know, every now and then when they want to, they sleep around. They sleep together. You know what I'm saying? Like he feeling hard and she feeling moist. Yeah, let's do this. Other than that, they buddies. You know what I'm saying? They bounce the ball around. They throw the ball. They play catch. You know what I'm saying? They wrestle. Sometimes they do it naked. But you know what I'm saying? They buddies. That's all that is. Later on, she has Gizelle come over and they, you know, and she gives Gizelle everything she wants. She, you know what I'm saying, Gizelle is going no holds bar. She has taken the gloves off on Karen. She is enjoying it. She loves it. She doesn't mind telling you, even in the confessional, that Karen Huger's being taken down a peg or two is making her teeth white, and she loves it. Okay, and Robyn indulges her by mocking Karen and Karen's ridiculous lie. And, you know, they have a good conversation about it. Later on, Robyn at the press conference, Robyn completely forgets about the fact that she had a very similar conversation with Ashley. Ashley's first year, I think, first season on Real Housewives of Potomac, where she had gone and Googled Juan and Robyn's financial business and found all of this stuff out and was talking about it. Like, she completely has forgotten about that, because right now she's a part of the famous stage play Mean Girls, which is just like Dreamgirls except meaner, that she is co-starring with Gizelle in. You know what I'm saying? So she's 100% sold out on that. All of the ladies are still trying to act like we got your back. We just need you to tell us the truth. No, whatever she tells you, you're going to scrutinize it. Whatever she tells you, you're going to put it under a microscope and pick it apart. Whatever she tells you, you guys are glad it's not you, and you're taking advantage of the situation by just really, really riding her hard about it. Everybody knows that Karen is lying. Who doesn't know that Karen is lying about this? Everybody knows. Okay, so let's all just move on. So that's Robyn's whole situation. Let's see who else. We did Monique, Robyn, Ashley. Ashley is an open book, y'all, which is probably why she doesn't have a problem saying inappropriate things, which is why she probably doesn't have a problem with the fact that her husband has his penis out there on Grindr in London, like soliciting. You know what I'm saying? She's such an open book that she doesn't really know when she needs to be embarrassed, when she should be ashamed. Like, it should be a problem for you. It should be a problem for you. It should be a problem for you. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, okay. So let's move forward. She asks such inappropriate questions, and just sitting there at brunch, she just starts talking about her marriage and moving back in and the relationship with Monique. And I was just like, girl, edit. But she's such an open book. She also don't mind getting to it with people, which is one of the reasons why we keep Ashley around. The restaurant is doing good, so I'm happy about that. Now, let's talk about Gizelle. Gizelle and Shermy. You know, she wants to go out on a double date with her and Robyn. I don't think Robyn's ever met Shermy. I could be wrong about that. She's having a good time. Gizelle, I won't say Gizelle hot in the puss. I've heard people say that. I think Gizelle just in her prime. The man is doing it for her. He turning her on. And on top of that, she's silly. She just silly and inappropriate. Like, this is who she is. She like a little dirty talk. And she like her man to have a little dirty talk. Oh, he is roughing her up. He's roughing her up. He giving her a light choke. Just a light, gentle choke while he... and she loves it. It is obviously he is rocking her boat, and she loves everything about it. She can't stop talking about it. Okay, the walls. She can't stop talking about it, and I'm not mad at her for it. I'm not mad. We are both in the same demographic, and I already know what she's talking about. Okay, get you some. Okay, do you, boo? All right, but let's talk about the fact that she is delighting in Karen's demise. It's so unbecoming. Karen is a liar. I cannot say it enough. Karen needs to tell the truth. Karen is trying to pee over people's head and make them think it's raining. But at the same time, y'all been friends 12 years, and this how you do your girl? This how you do your girl? It makes you look bad, Gizelle. Karen looks bad enough for being a liar, a poor liar at that. But you really, really make yourself look bad the way you acting in this confessional. And you having so much glee over this whole situation with her and Ray. Even if you want to take Karen down a peg or two, what about Ray? Have you thought about the stuff that you're saying and how that would hurt him? Like, I thought y'all was friends. It's weird. That t-shirt that she wore at the press conference that said, God bless the Hugers, I would have fought her over. I would have straight fought Gizelle. I would have windmilled her. I would have climbed over that table and made her take that shirt off. That's what I would have done. She would have had to go home without that shirt on. That's what she would have done. I'm just saying that's me. I don't see no reason why Karen didn't fight her. But she ate it. And it makes me think that they're kind of working together. Like, Gizelle is playing the antagonist in this whole season. Because what other reason would we have for not jumping across the table, Karen, and snatching that shirt off of her? I'd have put her out. She wouldn't have sat there with no shirt on, talking about God bless. In the back said hashtag free Karen, hashtag free Ray, and hashtag tax reform. No way. No way. She wouldn't have sat there in front of me with it on. She would have had to turn that joker inside out. Okay. Um. Okay, so then let's talk about Karen. Well, first, let's talk about Candace. Candace is the new girl. She used to be Miss USA, and she's a pretty girl. She is engaged to a man, Chris. He's a handsome fellow. He looks like he might be mixed, or he may have just been a Caucasian guy who was always with people of color. But I think he's mixed, and she saw her way to love him despite the fact that they come from two different walks of life. She came from more affluent Huxtable type lifestyle with her and her family, and he's a divorcee, and he's got 3 kids by 2 different baby mamas. And she was able to come down off of her chariot and see love in his eyes and have love for him. And he obviously does well for himself because she's got a beautiful ring. He flew all her family and friends in for the engagement. She's another Monique. She's just a little bit more subtle about it. And she's got a lot more gestures. You know, she's a lot more extra. But we're going to see. We're going to see. I don't see how her and Monique are going to make this whole situation work between the two of them. To me, they seem like they're going to be in competition with one another. But we'll see. Let's talk about the press conference and Karen. Now, Karen has gone over to Monique's house. She's already called Robyn, talked to her for 3 hours, met her for brunch, which she stormed out on. She's called this press conference. She's gone over to Monique's house. She tried to sell it to Monique. The fact of the matter is, Karen is a poor liar. It's in her demeanor. It's in her gestures. It's in the darting of her eyes. It's in that whole bottle of champagne that she drunk there at the table. It's the fact that you brought this, white guy here who's this average person that nobody really knows to try to low-key intimidate the ladies, and you have a few peanuts. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to reclaim some of your power, but none of this would be necessary if you got ahead of this thing in the beginning instead of trying to snowball everybody and then trying to force the lie down everybody's throat. No one believes you, so stop talking about it. For you to bring them all together at a table, and it's just you and them, and you thought this white man was going to help you. I don't know where you got that from. Of course. First of all, Gizelle, keep one in the holster. She can't wait to take you down a peg or two. Karen, what were you thinking? The ladies was just honor. And she was like, I can't answer, but then she was answering. All her lies were just so watered down, like they didn't have any validity to them whatsoever. The best thing you can do at this point, Karen, is shut the freak up. Stop talking about it. They ask you something, you say no comment. Move on from it. But again, it's about the drama. It's about the show. We need this to make the show more interesting, to make the show more fun. So let's just all go with it, shall we? And then towards the end there, Karen tries to do a half storm out. Again, what's going on with Karen's hips? This is the second jumpsuit that she's worn. When she came to see Monique, she had that tracksuit on and shiny. It looked like a tracksuit, but it was a jumpsuit, and it was shiny, pink. And then she's got a camouflage jumpsuit on with a Gucci belt. It's something going on with Karen's hips. I don't know if she's got a little dysplasia in her hips, if she's got a wide set pelvis. It's something in her area, in her hip area, that is just, her gait is off. Like it's odd. It's odd. Something is happening with Karen physically down there. I don't know what it is. Y'all tell me if y'all see it. Y'all let me know. Okay? But the whole press conference thing is a disaster. Like, they just took shot after shot after shot after shot with her. Her and Ashley. Like I said, Ashley tells all of her business, so she doesn't really have a sense of what's appropriate or inappropriate. Another one I would have hauled off and asked to leave, or fought. when you say, are you being indicted? Who asks another person that? You wait for people to talk about that kind of stuff, don't you? You don't just ask. It ain't like y'all good Judies. I don't understand it. Karen, shut the hell up. Everybody else, I think y'all got bigger fish to fry. Definitely you, Ashley, for sure. You got bigger fish to fry. For sure. If your man's out there with naked dick pics on Grindr, you might want to be focused on that side of your life right there. Yeah, Karen, you, like I said, you a one-armed man in a rowboat. You know what I'm saying? Like, you, girl, hush. Stop talking about it, you guys. Stop. Okay, you guys, let me know what y'all thought about this episode. Put it down below. Tell me what y'all think. What y'all think about the press conference? Do y'all think Monique is disingenuous? Do you think it's just me? I don't know. I'm prepared to be wrong. Let me know what y'all think. Okay, put it down below. Until next time, honeybees, and mwah, mwah, mwah. I'll holla.